Have you ever noticed how just being quiet and unbothered seems to make some people uncomfortable? If you've experienced this, you're not imagining it. Psychology actually explains why a calm, reserved presence can trigger irritation or even hostility in others. When you're quiet, people can't easily read you, and that lack of access makes some feel uneasy. Humans are wired to look for social cues, facial expressions, chatter, validation, and when you don't provide them, it can feel like rejection or judgment, even when you're doing nothing at all. To someone who needs constant feedback, your silence can feel like a mirror they don't want to look into. When you seem content without approval, it can expose insecurities in others. Your calm can make them question why they feel restless, reactive, or dependent on attention. Instead of self reflecting, it's easier for them to label you as weird, stuck up, boring, or too serious. In reality, your peace disrupts their need for chaos or validation. You're not playing the unspoken social game, and that alone can make people feel threatened. You'll often see the dislike show up in subtle ways. People may make passive comments like, "Why are you so quiet?" or "You never talk? Are you mad?" even when you're perfectly fine. They might assume you think you're better than everyone else, or accuse you of being rude for simply minding your business. Others may talk over you, exclude you from conversations, or suddenly become overly loud around you as if trying to pull a reaction out of you. Some will even test you, throwing little jabs or jokes your way to see if they can shake your calm. There's also a strange dynamic where people who dislike quiet individuals become hyper aware of them. They watch you more closely, misinterpret your expressions, or assign meaning to your silence that isn't there. If you don't laugh at a joke, they assume offense. If you don't overshare, they assume secrecy. Your neutrality leaves space for assumptions, and people tend to fill that space with their own fears or ego driven narratives. There's also a control element involved. Some people rely on predictable reactions from others to feel secure: laughter, agreement, engagement. When you don't respond the way they expect, they lose that sense of control. Silence becomes unsettling because it can't be steered or manipulated. You're not feeding their ego, affirming their identity, or reinforcing their role in the room. That lack of emotional access can make people feel powerless, and discomfort often turns into irritation when control is lost. If this resonates with you, understand this: your quiet nature isn't a flaw. Being unbothered, observant, and selective with your energy is often a sign of emotional maturity. The discomfort others feel says more about them than it does about you. Not everyone will understand your calm, and they don't have to. Sometimes the strongest presence in the room is the person who doesn't need to prove anything at all.